Hello everyone and welcome back. It's done. It's completely functional and it has taken me hours and hours of stress and hard work and just grinding away at placing so many blocks in and digging so much out. Oh, I'm so happy it's done. Tell you what, the longest thing that I've spent the past hour or so on is this minecart system right here. I had a design that I made a couple of years ago actually that worked fine, tileable minecart system. I'm still using it here actually, but there was a problem with the arrangement of the hoppers. So what I had it before was it was just going down, down and across. So now it's just across because I think it was pulling the items too quickly and the comparators couldn't actually detect it. But yeah, so that was extremely stressful, like extremely stressful, but we're done. It's finally all done. Each and every one is full of water and spawning guardians. Oh, I'm so happy it's done. Alright, so should we go over some of the features and benefits of it? First one being there are 23 silos, each filled with water, which can spawn the guardians in. And of those 23 silos, I guess I'm calling them silos, tubes, TC recommended silos. But there are 8 different minecart tracks, all collecting. It goes kind of like, so these 2 have a collection, then these 3, then these 3, those 3, and so on. So they all kind of weave round and connect up, so you might be able to see the station down there, and down there. And they all get picked up by the minecarts, which can spiral all the way up. Come along to the center down here, which can we make the jump? Well, we can land here anyway. And then, oh wow, they're all here at the moment. It's a party. Did that one just disappear or did I lag out? I lagged, I think. Yeah, so then they all come into here. These hoppers down here might not necessarily be necessary, but they're there just as an extra precaution anyway. So then they filter in. The system here stops the minecarts if there are items flowing into the hoppers here, which can cause a few problems in the sense that, say, if a minecart like this one here was to show up and that one was completely full, as you can see, this one, is that one? Okay, apparently there's items in the hopper there. But anyway, so if there's items flowing through the hoppers along the chain there, right, from these ones as well, then these ones are going to stop. So actually that could cause a few problems with these ones, I've just realized. Might have to look into that later. But anyway, so then they flow all into here. Oh no, there it goes. Into here. Along here. And then we've got an item sorter for, I think this one's prismarine shards. Prismarine crystals. And then this here, I'm going to work on this later, I think. But it works at the moment. It sorts out fish. And it splits it 2 ways. So we have fish going down this way and fish going that way. If it goes down this way, oh, it's actually quite full at the moment. Are there still blaze rods in there? There are. Okay, so half the fish come through here and they get cooked. I might have to change that up as well so that it can actually, I'm hearing guardians killing things, can actually cook things a bit faster, but that's how it is for now. And then half of it goes through here. So that way we get both cooked fish and raw fish, so you can use the raw fish for, I don't know, ocelots or something. But anyway, so we come down here, run up here. So as you can see, it's basically constantly cooking fish just because there's so much. And then come around here. That was iron, but a creeper blew up. And then heaps more fish here. So my biggest worry about this farm is that it's too efficient. There's too many drops. Nearly, that's just a whole chest full of crystals there. And then if we come around here, that whole thing's full of shards, and I think it flows into the hopper. Oh, and it started filling up there, and it's just continuous. There's just so many items. It just never ends. So a few things to note about this episode. First off, you can probably tell my voice sounds a bit different. I'm not sick or anything. I think my voice or my throat and my nose are a bit just iffy because of the weather. It is very cold. We're in basically the middle of winter at the moment, so it's pouring with rain outside and it's very windy, so that might just be because of the weather that my voice or my throat and my nose are a bit iffy. But the second thing is, I did say I was going to be working on the farm area, the public farm area, last episode. I'm not going to do that this episode, no. I'm going to keep working on the farm here, tidy things up a bit, because at the moment we've got the portal there and furnaces, like a billion furnaces. Damn, this thing's efficient. So, you'll love this. These chests here, okay, so when I was building this, you would have seen it in the time-lapse there, there were 5 active silos. They are so efficient. These are just from individual silos from the time I've been working on this. But the whole thing gets filled up. I think that's squid insects there from when I put the lava there. But look, the whole thing is full. And there's like 5 of these chests. These are just from individual ones. That one's basically full entirely. So this thing is quite efficient, and I'm really concerned that we're going to have a bit of storage issues. I mean, we can make this go down more, just the way that I've got the storage set up, and we can always change the storage later, but it just zigzags through at the moment. But as you can see, it is filling up very quickly, and that is just a continuous flow of items. So this farm is dangerous. It's quite dangerous because it's so efficient. That was like perfect in sync minecarts right there, and I love that. But yeah, so I don't know what to do about that. Also, I'm going to have to look into that system up there, but at the moment that's working fine. There goes the minecart again. So, yeah, there's a few little iffy things about this farm. However, it is extremely efficient for our sense. There are probably farms that do quadrillion drops per hour or something. I don't even know how to calculate that. If somebody wants to calculate that or tell me how I can, I don't know how you're going to unless you join the server, but if anyone can tell me how I could calculate the items, I could imagine a few ways using command blocks and stuff. But if anyone does know, oh, that's why those keep flashing, because items go through. Yeah, that's a real problem, that up there, but that's the way I could get it to work. In terms of decorating this, I'm going to, I think this is what I'm going to do anyway, is remove all this gravel and stuff down here. Of course I'll tidy all those up. But anyway, what I'll be doing is turning it into like a forest down here. I think I'm going to, at some point I'm going to fill in all these little gaps just in the walls here. I'll probably use prismarine and all sorts to just patch in those 3 wide. Hello, creeper. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to go through, take out all this gravel, because it's only 1 layer gravel, which is great, and then it just goes down to the stone there. So I use my handy dandy shovel, grab a heap of gravel from it too. Don't know what I'm going to do with all the gravel. And then go somewhere, grab a heap of dirt, or grass hopefully, because I got silk touch, and fill it all in. This could become a problem. It might have just been like a chunk unloading thing, because I've just been AFK for a little bit and I did time out, which isn't surprising because of my internet. But yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note, all the grass, well, most of the grass anyway, I did miss a few patches, which I've just topped up. Oh, hello. But yeah, I have missed a few patches, like over here, so that's all got to grow back now. But most of it's all growing now, which is pretty good and looks a lot nicer than that gravel. I saw an enderman carrying sand before, and that got me really concerned. Come on. That was surprisingly simple. Anyway, so I think the next step now... Wow, that is really loud. Like, really loud. Jeez. There we go. Finally shut up. So, take these trees out, and then... I mean, I'll tidy this up a little bit, but I'm not really sure on what trees I want to go. I think I want to go with kind of what we've got already, which is the acacia logs. So I want to make use of... Where are they? 4. Nope, I've got more than that somewhere. I know I do. Did I just see them? 1. Oh, come on. I thought I had heaps. There we go. Like a stack of them. So we got like a stack of acacia saplings. So that should be pretty simple. But we do need lighting down here, because I used to have torches, but they're ever so slowly just disappearing now. There's absolutely none, because I've taken the whole ground out. So I think I might go in and splash some sea lanterns around, considering we now have an infinite supply of sea lanterns. And then I guess we want to start decorating this into like a foresty kind of area. There's another problem, but hopefully by the time we've got some sea lanterns... there goes Guardian. By the time we get some sea lanterns in here, there won't be... There's that baby zombie. Anything spawning, and I've just spied another creeper. Why did he just suffocate? I assume it did. And then it's dead. Let's try not to hit the minecart because it's probably full of items. There you go, we picked up some XP. I thought we got like the successful hit noise on the skeleton, which is new, but it's not. We just picked up XP. Also, don't know if you heard that or not, something keeps fizzing. So I'm wondering if these torches are burning out. Which... it shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be. But the main reason I'm here at the moment anyway is... I can get rid of this now. Because I've added some more furnaces in here. There was only one, but there was just one here. So what I've done now, I've put that chest there just because that's a powered block. But they come down here, go across, and then... So this one at the moment, for example, as you can see, is completely full. Completely chocker. So what will happen is any items that will come across, any fish, will come through, and eventually, you know, if we get a crazy amount of fish, then this is just all going to be backlogged. But we do have that chest up there anyway, so we shouldn't get backlogged. Considering before we were only cooking one at a time, and that whole thing was just getting full. And then what was happening is this chest here, oh my, that's a lot more fish than there was last time I checked. Oh no! This farm's too efficient. It's too efficient. We don't need this on a little server like this. Oh gosh, what have I done? And there's a stuck minecart. Yeah, that's another thing I'm worried about, is minecarts just stopping like that. I'm wondering if it's because of chunk loading or if I need to add more powered rails. Hopefully it'll just be more powered rails, but I guess we'll find out if I just jump up here. Because that other one was stuck in a corner. Is this one stuck on a corner or is it just stopped? It stopped on the rail. Okay, that shouldn't happen at all. Was it full of items? It's not. Okay, that's just that issue there with the hoppers again. Yeah, again, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to look into that one with the hoppers up there. Do I have... I don't have like any prismarine on me. Just because that's gonna probably just cause problems with items and too many items and stuff like that. But I'll look into that in a future day. If you guys have any ideas on ways that I can redo that system up there, again, I'll look into it, but as I said before, it was the most stressful part of building this, was trying to figure out that system. So I might have to look into that later. Hopefully you guys have come up with some ideas. For now, I'm going to go back up there, grab that repeater, I think it was, or was it the comparator? That was a repeater. There we go. Off you go, minecart. Yeah, so I need to get on lighting this up because I said I was going to do that a little while ago now. Just a quick warning that this next part has it's quite bright, very odd colours. Made me feel a little bit nauseous because I've been running around in the past 5 minutes with it on. But I'm using a resource pack, well, I'm not actually sure what to call it, called Danger Zone. You may have seen me use it before. I don't use it as much as I used to, but it's pretty cool because it shows you where monsters can and can't spawn using color codes. So I'm going to turn around now. You can probably see everything's red. And then, yeah, so all the red is, of course, where things can spawn, and the rest, yellow and blue, is where things can't. So I've just used this to run around, put some sea lanterns. I'll also come at the top here and throw in some torches and stuff up here. But I think, I mean, stuff can still spawn in there, but I'm going to be messing around with that soon anyway. And they can't spawn on rails, so this should all be mod-proof now, which is pretty awesome considering skeletons and zombies and creepers were a big risk to all the minecarts, and especially all the redstone and stuff around here. So that's all good now. Just, again, I might throw some torches in there just to stop things spawning for the meantime until I get around to working on that area down there. Just want to take a moment to admire the beauty with all the trees like this. I reckon that just looks so nice. I mean, it's not... It's better down here like this. Well, I don't know what you guys think. I think it looks kind of cool. Once we get all this area cleaned up, it'll be a lot nicer, be more official. What I'm thinking is this back wall here, the reason I didn't build another one of these here, because I want to put the portal here, and I want to have the portal big and bold, and then you come through the portal and you've got... I'm going to have 4 beacons, or maybe 2. I think 2 is more reasonable at the moment, the current stage of the game. But 2 beacons, and I've managed to make a colour scheme that matches the orange clay and the prismarine there using stained glass, which is pretty awesome because I've never done that before. But yeah, so I want to have the portal there, and then maybe wrap it around like a path around here, and then it'll kind of come back up and have access to all these different areas and all that. Yeah, so I actually think this looks really nice with all the trees like this. I mean, it's a bit cheap. I've just run through with saplings and all that. But I'm not really feeling at the moment doing anything big and bold biome-wise. But I am planning on doing something like that for Game Mode 4, by the way, in case you guys are interested. But yeah, so this looks good. And I'm not going to touch that portal, like I said, not at the moment. I think most of this project at the moment, or from here onwards, is going to be just off-camera stuff, the occasional update and videos and all that. But at the moment, this is kind of what we got. I don't like this. That was a bit rushed. I kind of just threw that together and doesn't really fit the theme or anything. But this is too efficient. I hope people want prismarine, like they really want it. What I'm hoping, oh, and fish. What I'm hoping will happen is what kind of happened with the iron farm, as it gets stocked up, nobody needs it for like days and days and weeks, and all of a sudden someone like me comes along and crafts, let's see here, crafts up approximately 600 hoppers. Oh gosh, why does it say I've crafted sponge? Does it mean like a furnace? I've crafted over nearly 2,000 prismarine. Oh, this will be interesting. Geez, 16,000 sand, 9,000. We'll say that's 9,000 prismarine. Oh gosh. Times mined. Stone, sand, prismarine. Wow, stone, sand, and prismarine are my number ones. Okay, Sherwood, jeez. That just goes to show the type of bloody... Oh, God, the amount of effort that I've put into this farm is... I must say it's worth it. It's definitely turned out better than I expected, and probably better than I needed it to, in the sense of how many drops we're getting. Oh gosh, I hope someone needs prism. Oh god, it's got into this. What? When did that happen? Oh no, this thing's gonna be full. I'm not gonna have enough space. This has been today. I built this today, remember? Over the period of about 6 hours, maybe less, like 4 hours, that's filled up to there already. Oh god, what have I done? This thing's far too efficient. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a mass crafting of prismarine. Oh god. Okay, so before we finish this up, I just want to add, let's see here. This chest here was the portal, and it's just going to be right here, right, so people can't miss it, because I know that somebody will. And I'm just going to put signs on it, and I'm going to say, actually, where do I put these in front? Yeah, that'll be nice. Welcome to my overpowered guardian farm. Please pay a donation. I don't know how that's spelled. For donation in the chest on taking items. Smiley face. And now I'm going to grab another sign real quick. Where did I get those signs from? There we go. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put another sign. Don't be cheap. Cheap? Cheap. Cheap. Don't be cheap. Donate. Good crap. Like diamonds. etc. That'll be good. Should we... what I reckon I'll do is I'll throw some pre-crafted blocks in there. It's just like clear this out. Because what? That's a stack of... Oh gosh. Oh no! What have I done? That's going to be a problem. Once you take stuff out, you can't put it back in. Look, that's just continuous. It's literally just continuous. This thing's just far too powerful. But yes, so I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I just miscount that? I did entirely. Don't know what I skipped. But, for example, the prismarine bricks here, I think it's 9. It's a grid of 9, I think, anyway, and it should... Hopefully it doesn't do it 9. Just gives you a stack. Yeah, so there you go. So the crafting will actually reduce a lot of space. You can't uncraft these, can you? No. That's okay. But yeah, so like, I'm just going to throw a couple of blocks. Maybe do like a row, because what have we got? We've got 3 different types. Oh yeah, that'll fit. So do like a row of 2 rows of bricks, 2 rows of prismarine, maybe a row of sea lanterns, and a row of cooked fish or something. And then people can actually, you know, give me stuff. Because our last shop, while it was very good at the start, you know, nobody really needs all the stuff that I sell now. I think the latest person we had buying something was Cyril. But he's a new member, of course. So hopefully this will, you know, start boosting our little business area. I might eventually make it... Actually, that's a good idea. One day, I will make a shop in the market district. Market district, what is this, Hermitcraft? The market circle for prismarine and stuff, and that way we can actually get a proper shop going instead of people just coming in and taking whatever. Hopefully people, you guys, if you're watching this, don't be cheap. Donate good crap like diamonds. Diamonds, emeralds, I guess gold's not that good considering Pineapple has about 500 stacks of it now. But yeah, this has turned out far too good. Far too good. Okay, here we go. So I've got a camera count, and I'm excited because I've already, you know, I've seen it when I was making the time lapse and stuff, but I haven't seen it with the trees yet. So let's have a look. Let's jump out of me, jump back into first person here. I'm gonna look up just so we can, you know, get an initial look at it. Ready? And oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Hang on, let's put it into like cinematic here. Oh, that is awesome. I just love how all those rails, you know, they snake around like that and then they go into the spirals. And then we've got all the tubes or silos around the edges here. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy I've got this done. I've literally spent all day, today's my day off work, and I've literally spent all day on the server. I got up really early this morning, played a few games with Ruben, so you guys can check those out. But anyway, and then I've been working on this all day, and it's been so stressful with that minecart system, but it's all been worth it because this is just awesome. And I can't wait till we, you know, decorate the portal and the main area and stuff. Oh, this is so cool. I could not be more happy with how this looks. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. It really does help support the videos. It helps just my videos, you know, become more relevant, I guess, on YouTube themselves so people can actually find them and all that good stuff. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to hopefully do more amazing projects like this and on Existence and both on Game Mode 4 and stuff as well. Oh, I can't get over how cool this looks. Look at all the minecarts running around doing their thing. Oh, I love it. But yeah, that's going to do it from me for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you next time.